Hi there, I'm Christine, the Gemini Stitcher, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you sticking with me, and if you're new, welcome to my sewing journey. It is August, can you believe it? I can't. So, I need to make plans, don't I? Because that's what I do. I plan the whole month and then I do weekly makes and plans and break it down, and that's how I make quite a lot of garments really for one little lady. So what am I planning for August? Well, if the weather in August, there's a window over there by the way, that's why I keep looking that way. If the weather in August is anything like it's been in July, I think I'm going to need to make waterproofs and thermals, because in the UK it has been abysmal, hasn't it? But apparently, according to the ever-reliable not weather people, we're due a warm spell in August. So with that in mind, my August plans are going to include some more summer stuff, because hey, I've bought fabric, so I'm going to make it. And then start to think about a few layers, unfortunately, before I start seriously sewing winter and Christmas gift ideas in September, because I like to be organised. Now I've changed the way that I'm doing my monthly makes and plans this month, and I've introduced a clothes rail into the mix. So it's going to be a little bit different, and I'd love your feedback. Tell me what you think, because I was getting a little bit sick of having a stack of clothes at the side of me and fabric that all got messed up and quite frankly looked like it was a market stall. So organisation is the key for August and September. So without further ado, we'll pop over to my new clothes rail and have a look at what fabrics and patterns I'm planning to use in August. See you in a minute. What am I planning to do in August? Well, as always, too much. But can there be too much sewing? In my opinion, probably not. So let's work through what I'm planning to do in August, and fingers crossed I'll get it all done. The first thing is in this lovely rainbow, abstract rainbow canvas and a really bright cotton lining, I'm going to make the Haralson bag by Noodlehead Patterns. There's an image of it. Absolutely lusted after this pattern for a long time, and I managed to get hold of the pattern in a kit from Little Miss So-and-so. So in the kit you get all the notions, fabric, pattern, everything you need to make that bag. So this is definitely getting made in August. The next thing I want to make is in this beautiful mustard, goldy mustard denim with a bit of a stretch. And I'm planning to make the Maison Fauve Pilar jacket. Here's the image in this for the autumn. And I am going to team it up with a pair of the Frankie trousers from Avenir Jumpsuit. They're the Frankies in this gold mustardy denim. And I like it so much that I'm actually going to make another set. It's down there already cut out, so I'll show you that in a little while. What else? Oh, I've had this for a few weeks, which is a long time for me because I tend to buy fabrics and sew them up if I've got an idea in my head. And this I want to make in the Peony Dress from Fabric Godmother. If you've not seen the Peony Dress, I can't believe you haven't. There it is. and I want to make it a longer length one in this beautiful bright green floral viscose fabric, which I got from Walthamstow Fabrics. They're online now, they didn't used to be, and this was an amazing £5 a metre. So the dress takes 2.5 metres, I think, so I had to get 3 metres, but £15 for a peony dress. Brilliant for my hauls in September, that. Next plan. Whoops, getting tangled up. Come hither. I got this fabric at my sewing social. It's an Ankara fabric, African wax print. It was on the swaps table and I could not resist it. It is, just try and open it and then you can see. It's two-tone. So it's lemon down the middle and then blue down the edges. How unusual is that? So I loved the Joe dress that I made last month, and I'm planning on making another one in this because it's the perfect fabric for a Joe. They need fabric with a little bit of structure so that those croissant sleeves stand out and look their best. So this is going to be a Joe dress. Now I am going to get that made up for sure because I want to make it and wear it to the next sewing social so that people can see I'm not taking things off the table and then just squirreling it away. That's not what I do. So I'm going to make that dress up as a Joe. Can't wait to see how it turns out. This pink fabric. Whenever I say pink, I say pink. I need to get out of that. It is a lovely semi-see-through chiffon fabric that I got from Joe Rowe Rags, and I want to make a caftan style floaty caftan for around the pool on my hauls, and I am looking at making it in the Lynn caftan by Italia Jupe. If you know of a better one, let me know, but at the moment this is going to be the Lynn. Wow, I'm going to be doing a lot in August, aren't I? So this is part started. It's a quilt panel. Look at that fabric. Absolutely beautiful. It is Tula pink fabric. And I want to make one of the by Annie caddies. There's an image of it. I've never made anything like this before. I've started on the quilting sections, so we'll see how we get on, but hopefully by the end of August I will have one of these made so that I can use it in my sewing room and grab and go and take it to my sewing socials. So that's another little plan for August. And then we're into ones that I've already cut out. So I am getting organised. So in here, I did mention wanting to do another set of the Pilar Jacket and Frankie trousers. And I've already cut this one out. And I'm going to make it in this fabric. It is a cotton sateen. I got it on sale from Fabric Godmother. They may still have some. But can you imagine the Pilar jacket and the Frankie trousers in that fabric? Wow. It's going to brighten up the autumn for me, isn't it? So that's another plan. So that's another plan for August. Lots of sewing. This next one is an easy make. Or easier. It's New Look pattern. I'll put the New Look number at the bottom and there's an image of it. And I'm making it in this. I'm calling it Rainbow Flowers. Now this is a John Calder fabric, quite an expensive fabric, and I've got it from Amothreads for £4 a metre. So if they've still got some, I recommend getting it. It's quite a slinky jersey, very stretchy, and I think it's going to look fab as that new look dress. I've already made one of them and I love the fit, so I'm going to make another one. Just one more garment that's been made in August, and here it is. And lots of you have already made these, but I haven't. Let's grab a piece of the fabric, and I want to make in this beautiful, beautiful palm print fabric, and I want to use it to make the Avenir jumpsuit. There's an image of the Avenir if you haven't seen it. This is a viscose fabric from Walthamstow Fabrics, 3 meters for £16. Another bargain. I'm doing well with my bargain fabrics at the moment, well chuffed. So that's it, guys. The way I've done this video is a little bit different to how I normally have been doing them, where you see me close up. I've stood back, I've got myself a clothes rail to hang everything on, trying to get a little bit more organised. So let me know if you think that this is a better way of me presenting my monthly makes and my monthly plans video, and I'll carry on doing it the same way. Have a wonderful sewing month in August. What have you got on your table? Let me know in the comments. I love to know what everybody else is doing, because it gives me ideas and inspiration as well as me giving them to you. It's a two-way process. And happy sewing. If you've liked what you've seen, give me a like and subscribe, and hit the bell as well so that you get notifications of when I put another video up. As I've already said, I do 2 to 3 videos a week, all sewing related and all to do with what I'm sewing, my sewing plans, what I've made in the past, hints and tips of what I think you'll be interested in. So give my channel a subscribe and a like for this video, and I will see you next time. Take care and happy sewing, everybody. I'm not gone yet, I'm still here. Before I go, I just want to ask you something that's been bugging me. It's been pecking at my head, and I'm a bit curious what everyone thinks about it. Now, one of the patterns I've got planned for August is the Peony Dress by Fabric Godmother. And I've been seeing quite a lot of comments saying that it's a copy of the Vampire's Wife dresses. So I had a quick look at them on their website, and indeed it does look similar. So what are your thoughts on dressmaking patterns or pattern designers? Basically, what they're saying is they're nicking the idea, aren't they? Now, I also made the Joe dress by Closet Core Patterns, and there was a bit of hoo-ha about that one as well. Can't remember the name of the designer off the top of my head, but there was hoo-ha about that copying the sleeve design on it, copying quite an expensive fashion brand. Now, my view, for its 2p, is that home sewers, patterns created for home sewing, will always mimic what's trending. If they don't, then nobody's going to buy them, are they? Look at Vogue patterns, one of the big 5. They blatantly copy the designers. That's part of their brand. Always has been, as far as I'm aware anyway. So, what do you think? Obviously, my view is do it, because home sewing has always been so that home sewers and people who can't afford to pay thousands and thousands of pounds for these designer dresses can recreate a likeness of it at home using a sewing pattern. And to be quite honest, these vampire dresses, all the fashion brands have been copying it, tweaking it, doing their own version of it. You can get them in H&M, and they blatantly say that they are vampire-inspired dresses. So, I personally don't see what the problem is. But let me know what you think, as well as telling me what you think about my August plans and what you've got on your sewing table. Right, I really am going to go now because I've got quilting to do for my catch caddy. So take care and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.